Hey guys, it's DJ Jack back with you with another video, and in this video where I did miss one thing about today's national days, but we had a special anniversary that took place today, and this day about, I guess it was, yes, it was 54 years ago, this day, 1968, that the second biggest radio company in the country, as you know, is Audacy. Audacy, the one that owns B101, that owns WOGL, or Big 98.1, owns CBS FM 101.1 New York, and WIP, all those, and like that you see at the Phillies game, all those radio stations you see at the Phillies game, they're always there, and you'll always get to see. Yes, they're all the Audacy stations, and in Philadelphia. Headquarters is based at the Airmark Building, and 2400 Market Street, Philadelphia, is where the headquarters of Audacy is. And if you have Audacy branches, locations of stations in your area, today's the day that Audacy was founded in 1968 by Joseph F. Field, which is he's currently the chairman, and his son David Field is the CEO. But going back to Audacy, as these are the two founding people that founded the company, throughout the years, originally in 2017 they acquired CBS Radio because the company was and before it was called Audacy, which they rebranded to Audacy in March of 2021, but before that they were called Entercom before that. And the time that they were called Entercom, which was when they were founded in 1968, they became Entercom until they changed their rebranded to Audacy back in last year, about March of 2021. So, yes, they're the ones that helped create and took it over and acquired all of CBS Radio. Originally, they were just partnering with CBS Radio, where they got the rights to the stations of 96.5 and all these, and then officially they kind of merged with them into one company. So, and basically they took over all the CBS stations, and then Jerry Lee Company from B101 ended up selling their company, and because Jerry Lee was about to retire, so he sold his company to Audacy back in November 2018, and the deal went through November 2018, and that's when they went back to being called B101 after they were called More FM for a couple years, which was a bad name, was not the right name for them. But this is my history based on the Audacy company and everything about Audacy, because today is the 54th anniversary that Audacy was founded. Audacy Radio, and they are the second biggest radio company in the country. The first one is iHeart. iHeart is number 1 in the country. Audacy's number 2. Cumulus is number 3. Beasley, I think, is in between. Is in between a few others, but they're in between there. But yes, they're in between now, the biggest, basically in between. But yes, I'm just gonna say Audacy has done a lot of changes since they took over all these stations, and they've let go a lot of people. They've done a lot of changes. Radio has become, with the economy thanks to the pandemic, has been making a lot of changes. They also took away the lady that used to be on the song of the titles at the very end of each song on B101. They took that away about a few months ago. Audacy they're doing a lot of changes since they took over. But sometimes change is not easy, and people might not be pleased with it at first, but then eventually you got to get used to change sometimes. And this is what these radio stations are going through. With so much taken over since Audacy took over, they're going through a lot of change, and that's kind of what's going on right here with Audacy. So with them taking over and everything, every time a new corporate takes over something, everything changes. Like when Disney took over Fox, that was the same scenario. They fired all their own people, brought on their own people. They kept some of the same people, and they did not keep some people. So it's always a new future when a new corporate takes over everything. So I'm DJ Jack. This is my video talking about the 54th anniversary of Audacy Radio Company. Besides that, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out for the night. Hit the subscribe button if you love this content. We'll talk to you later.